Vivica. Hello, hello, hello. This is Rolanda Jackson, your financial empowerment advocate, reminding you that building wealth is not a long shot. How are you guys doing out there? Listen, it has been a crazy day for me, a crazy good day. And I wanted to come, I'm still in my workout clothes from early this morning. And that lets you know how busy it's been for me. But, I wanted to keep my commitment to the scheduling of this event, inviting you to come take a journey that you'll never want to stop. And I just wanted to share some information with you guys to let you know that, um, like I said, I'm reminding you that building wealth is not a long shot. Now, once again, and I know I've said this before, I'm not professing to have arrived when it comes to um, making it financially. However, I am on track. I am in progress. I am on the journey, and I simply wanted to share a special, I guess you can call it a special gift with you guys to let you know that this journey, financial journey that I'm on, is not limited to just me or um, a certain group of people. It is available to anyone and everyone who is open to financial education. Now, times are what they are. We are in a time in life and in society and in a season that is very challenging. Now, I don't know what you were taught when you were younger about money, about how money works, about the education of finances and everything. What I do know is that I lacked financial education when it came to being able to achieve those things that you desire to have in life. Now, the rules of the wealthy, there are a lot of wealthy people out in the world. However, a lot of them do not share how they got where they are, how they did what they did. There are many who do. At the same time, we don't always have access to those people. So, what what I have been able to learn over the last 3 years was shared by, I would say, one of the most generous persons that I have ever met that have, it may not be the sultan of, you know, what's the country, the sultan of, whatever that country is, or the richest man in the world. However, he has gained and amassed wealth above and beyond what your average person would do. And so, a working class person, not somebody that was born into wealth or filthy riches, if you will, but learn the rules of the wealthy along the way, and have actually built a company around those concepts and those strategies and those principles. And that is what I wanted to share with you. We have come to a point to where we mask our financial situation very well. We can be the brokest of broke. However, what we wear, what we drive, what we live in, where we work can tell a different kind of story to somebody looking from the outside in. But when you're looking from the inside out, there's not many people that can see that view. And the main person that can see that view is you. And so when you're looking from the inside out, what those on the outside don't see is the struggle, the strain, the stress, and just a life that's probably unhappy, and you're dreading the day to day. You're barely making it paycheck to paycheck, and the person on the outside looking in is like, man, he or she got it going on. I wish, I had what they had, or I wish I could find out, how they got where they are. And you'd be pleasantly surprised. Those persons would be pleasantly surprised to find out that the picture does not represent what it truly shows. So, learning financial principles and strategies that'll help you build wealth is where we need to be. When you understand that the government, not the government, let me take that back. When you understand that most times working class Americans are giving away too much of their money every pay period, and that in addition to them, there's an additional 100 million people, or let me say 999,999 people, because you make the 100 millionth person that is also giving away too much money during in their paycheck. And so if those 100 million people are doing that every week at the tune of $60, that's $240 a month. And so $240 times 100 million people, that in itself is a lot of money. Now imagine what the government is making off of that money if they're getting a modest interest rate of 8%. I haven't done the numbers, but what I can tell you is that that's a lot of money. Now, what the concepts and the principles and the strategies that I have learned have taught me is how to get that modest 8%. Now, to us, to somebody who's not an investor or somebody who doesn't know anything about investing, 8% is a lot. It's a good rate of return. Excuse me. God bless me. I need it. That is a large rate of return compared to having our money in the bank, in the credit union, in an insurance company, or whatever other avenue that we may put our money in. But what I have come to let you know is you personally, you can put your money in a place where it returns at least 8%. You can get double digit returns. You just have to know how to do it. Now, I work with a company that is based on financial education, not about products, not about sales, strictly about strategy. We're talking strategy. Now, let's say you're a coach and you coach basketball, for instance. Now, in order to put a winning game plan together, you have to have a strategy, right? And you have to work that strategy. Yes, of course. And even though the strategy is not totally successful, but you still see some success with it, you stick with it for a little bit longer. If not, change the strategy. But when you don't have a strategy like street ball or neighborhood ball or playing ball in the park, then it's just whoever does whatever, whoever is on the court, wherever place they are on the court, is just no order to it. You have to have order if you want your money to do something significant. You can't just throw it out there and be like, oh, just shooting by the breeze, or anything like that. You have to have some kind of order as to what you want your money to do. But before you can give your money instructions, you have to learn what instructions to give it. Now, money, unlike humans can work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it doesn't talk back. It doesn't call in late, doesn't call in sick. You know what I mean? Don't try to rob the clock. It's going to work and work and work and work. It will work harder for you than you will ever work for your money. Okay? Your money will work harder for you than you work for it all day long. But if you don't know how to put your money to work, then you'll be working for your money for the rest of your life. And that's just that. Not with the lifestyle, not with retirement, not with living a good life or anything like that. You'll just be working to pay bills, working to stay ahead, working to keep your head above water. That is not what it's about, my friend. That is not what it's about. I am reminding you that building wealth is not a long shot. It is not a long shot, people. It is very, very doable. Now, I hope I'm not sounding drab. I hope I'm not sounding, blah, 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 blah to you. It's just that I want to make sure that I get my thoughts out and that you hear me clearly. You have to first minimize your taxes. How in the world do you do that, Rolanda? Well, you know what? I'm glad you asked. Now, there are some taxes that we have no control over. Sales tax, property tax, excise tax, gas tax. What it is, it's a ton of them out there of absolutely no control over because they're standard, they're set, they're fixed. That's the word I was looking for. They're fixed. However, I love that word, however. However, the one that you do have more control over is your FICA. That is the FICA. That's that little word that you see on your paycheck and you be like, what is this? What does that even stand for? I'll look that up and I'll let you know next time, okay? And so FICA, the amount that FICA takes out of your check is determined by that W-4 form that you filled out. Now, more than likely, you only saw the front page of that W-4 form, but there is two sides to that form. And most employers only copy the first side. They don't even copy the second side. And then the instructions are not that clear. And then there's no one there that can help you or will help you or is allowed to help you. So I encourage you, revisit your W-4 because more than likely you still have some money on the table that you can, with all authority, go and get off the table and put it to work for you. Start putting it to work for you. Now, I can come back. I'll do another feed here, another live feed here to show you exactly how to fill that W-4 form out. And when you do that, you take, let's say you get back an additional $200 to $400 on your paycheck a month. Now, let's just say it's 200, nice round number, $200. Okay, that's $200 that you were giving away to Uncle Sam every month. Now take that $200 and you apply it to your debt and add that to whatever debt payment you make on a monthly basis. Let's say that is also $200. So now you're putting $400 towards your debt. Now you're going to pay that debt off a little bit quicker. Yes, absolutely. And so once you eliminate all of your debt, now be mindful, you didn't get in debt overnight. So you're not going to get out of debt overnight. Let's be realistic here. Okay. Be disciplined in applying those monies, those returned monies back into your cash flow to your debt. Pay your debt out. Be diligent in doing that. And so now that you got the $200 back from your taxes, and now you've gotten to the point to where you have eliminated your debt. So now you have $400 back into your immediate cash flow. That's $400 that was going out, that was not earning you any interest. You were paying interest on it and giving away free interest on it, in other words. And so now you take that $400 and let hold on to that $400. Now let's look at your expenses. What do you pay for on a monthly basis that you do not consistently use every month? What do you purchase in a month's time that you can really do without? What is it that you purchase in a month's time that is a want and not a need? So let's say you look at all of your expenses. Let's say you can cut your cable bill. Let's say you can change your cell phone plan. Let's say you can change your internet plan. Let's say you can cut the magazine subscriptions that you don't even read every month. You just kind of toss them to the side. Things like that. Let's say you can take your lunch to work twice a week instead of eating out every day for lunch. Eat your breakfast at home instead of grabbing that taco or that sausage biscuit on the way to work. Let's say you go home and you cook at home, go to the grocery store, buy your groceries and cook at home 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week. You still have 3 other nights of the week that you can go out and eat. Now let's say all of those cut expenses, minimized expenses, add up to an additional $200 that you save. Well, you got the $200 back from your taxes. You got the $200 back from paying off your debt. And now you have another $200 from minimizing your expenses. So you now have $600 back into your immediate cash flow. $600 that you were giving away. All right. Now, let's be realistic. $600 is somebody's monthly income. Let's be truthful about that. $600 is what some people live on a month. So don't shake your head. Don't blink your eyes. Don't turn your nose up. Don't turn your lips up at $600. Now, if you take that $600 and you start investing it at 6% for the next 10 years, how much would that profit you? How much would that return back to you? Okay. 10% is what, $60? So 6% is a little, probably about 40, I guess, or so. I'm not the math person. I'm just throwing some numbers out there. I might do round numbers or whatever. But take $600 and it's earning a rate of return of 6%. And you let it sit there and you let it grow and you let it grow and you let it grow. So whatever your money grows to is reinvested back into your principal, and you earn that interest rate on that original principal and then new interest amount that you just earned. And it keeps doing that over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. So let's say, you know what? I really want to speed this up. I want to grow my investment account much quicker. Okay. Now that other stream of income that you can create from your original stream of income, the one that you work hard for, become a business owner, a home-based business owner. Now, home-based business owners, they have over 400 plus tax deductions that the government will allow them to utilize. Over 400. What the government says is write off your lifestyle by being a home-based business owner. You're going to pay your rent or your mortgage. You're going to pay your utility bill every month. You're going to pay your water bill every month. You're going to pay an internet bill. You're going to pay a cell phone bill. You're going to put gas in your car. You're going to eat. You're going to buy groceries. You're going to eat. You're going to go out to eat. Okay. You're going to socialize. Anything that you pay, just about anything that you pay for to live on a daily basis. Uncle Sam said, I'll foot a portion of that bill. I'll foot a percentage of that bill if you become a home-based business owner. And so that's the highlight of what this event right here is all about. This is why I'm on here now. Okay. To let you know about the benefits of being a home-based business owner. Now, a little of my testimony is a couple of years ago when my husband was in a different job, he made almost $100,000 in 1 year. And because we are home-based business owners, normally we would be owing the IRS something at the end of the year. But because we were home-based business owners, we still got a tax refund because of our business expenses. Yes, we did. So it works. It works. Uncle Sam wants you to be in business. So what I want to offer to you, because I don't want to be before you long, and I still have a whole lot of work to do this evening. But what I want to share with you, and I want to let you know, is the business program that I am a part of right now. You can get started with us by sharing exactly what I just shared with you, the financial principles, concepts, and strategies of a concept called income shifting. When you take your current income and you shift it by minimizing your taxes, minimizing your expenses, eliminating your debt, generating business income, becoming an investor, developing assets, growing assets, accumulating assets. That's how you shift your income. All right. And that's what my business program is all about. I'm not trying to sell you any kind of products. It's not product based. It's educationally based. It is knowledge based. And when you share this information with other people, our company will compensate you. You share this information with somebody and they say, yes, I need this. I've been looking for this. I didn't know that's what I was looking for, but this is exactly what I need. And when 7 people say, yes, I need this. Yes, I can use this. Then our company will compensate you in the way of a builder bonus. Now, for this month of October, there's a promotion going on. It's not going to last for long. It's not too much longer that you're going to be able to take advantage of this. Now, our generous mentor, who is the founder of our company, he said, you know what? We're going to offer our financial success membership for absolutely no cost, no upfront cost at all. Nothing. Instead of the $199.95 enrollment fee, it's free $99.95. Free $99.95, which means it costs you absolutely nothing to get started in this business program. There's a $34.95 monthly membership fee. That will not kick in until 30 days after you would enroll. Now, if you walk past this opportunity, I can't tell you if it'll ever come around again. So now is the time for you to make a wise decision to say, you know what? I'm tired of fronting about my finances. Now, understand this. You are not the only one that is masking their true financial status. It's not until you can be real with yourself that you can be real with any and everyone else. Not that you have to answer to anybody, but you can walk with your head up high and say, yeah, I got myself into a mess, but you know what? I have a way to get out of it. Would you like to learn what I have learned about how I can fix my financial situation? That's pretty much what it is. You just be real about what your situation is and the fact that you now have an avenue to get out of it. You now have a way. Now you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now you can dig your way out of this hole and see sunlight if you keep digging and keep digging and keep digging. Stay diligent to the concept, the principles, and the strategies. You follow me? So once again, you can become a part of this business program for absolutely no upfront cost. I can waive the enrollment fee for you, but you have to connect with me in order to get that done. It is too many people out here that are hurting financially and they are too afraid to ask for help. Why be afraid to ask for help? Everybody needs help at some point in time in their life. Everybody. Everyone that has ever been successful did not get there without some kind of help. If you need the help, get the help. If you want the help, come get the help. It's here for the getting. All you have to do is ask. Just ask. It can't get any better than this right here. While you're getting your financial situation together, you are helping other people get their financial situation together as well. So why not we all make it to the beaches of the world together? It's lonely at the top. It's very lonely at the top. So when I make it to the top, I sure want to bring a whole group of people with me. I want us all to have a good, glorious time being able to be a blessing to somebody else. There's always going to be somebody who's going to be poor, unfortunately. But you know what? We cannot help anybody being in the same situation that they're in. God gave us the power to accumulate wealth. Whatever it is that we need, we were already born with it. All of our gifts, all of our talents, and our purpose for living, purpose for being here, purpose for being born is already in us. We have to figure out what that is. This is a good start. If this is not exactly what it is, it's a good start. It's not about having the most money. It's about the memories that the money helps you to build. It's about what it can do for you and for your family. Do you want to change the next 10, 20, 30 years of your life and your family's life from what it's been the last 10, 20, 30 years, for the last 2, 3, 4 generations? If mom, dad didn't leave anything, grandma and grandpa didn't leave anything, great grandma and great grandpa didn't leave anything, 9 times out of 10, they didn't have anything to leave. God's word says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So right now for you, it's about your grandchildren. And then your children need to start making a way for their grandchildren. So we need to teach them while they're young if we can get their attention. My 10-year-old right now, all he know is I want to have a lot of money. And I keep telling him, you're not going to be able to do that working for somebody else for the rest of your life. That is a good way to start, but that is not going to be the way you're going to be able to finish in order to reach the goal that you have set for yourself. So we're going to help him start a business, whatever that is. It can be selling popcorn on the corner. I don't care. But we are setting up in him the mind of a business owner, of an entrepreneur. We have to start somewhere. I wasn't taught this when I was 10. I wasn't taught this as a teenager. I wasn't taught this as a young adult. My time to retirement is much shorter in front of me than I got more time behind me than I do in front of me when it comes to retirement. Now, to life, some people have outlived their retirement, their pension. Social Security is not going to do it, boo. It's not going to do it. 2034 or somewhere around that time, Social Security is going to be exhausted. And it's not even hitting the mark for those that are on it now. It's not a viable source of income. They don't have a lifestyle. They're just living. That's why retired folks are still working. I don't want to get on a rampage. I promised 30 minutes. I'm over my time. But once again, my business program with a company called My Econ, which is short for My Economy. It's all about building your personal economy. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to stay where you are and let the next 10 years be exactly like the last 10 years? Or are you going to step up and say, you know what? I done messed up. It's time for me to get it together. It's time for me to get it straight. The decision is yours. It's up to you. Reach out to me, Rolanda Jackson, the Financial Empowerment Advocate. You can find me on Facebook. You can reach me at 210-816-2296. Get with me, and I will share with you in a little bit more detail these financial principles and concepts and strategies. It will change your life. It will change your life. And all you have to do is give God the glory for it, because he blessed me with being able to learn the information. So that's all I have for now. I have to go continue getting ready to make a move here. But until next time, you be blessed, because you absolutely deserve it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.